The food industry recognises that at times buffet foods and sandwiches must be displayed at room temperatures. The guidelines with respect to these foods state that such goods may be displayed for up to 4 hours, after which they must be returned to below 8 degrees Celsius. They may only be displayed once under these conditions, and if not able to be returned to below the 8-degree mark, they must then be destroyed. Hot foods must be held in store or displayed above 63 degrees Celsius. There is no legal definition as to how long hot foods may be held for bacterial control at these temperatures. However, many foods will be seen to deteriorate in quality if held at these temperatures for too long. When hot foods are to be returned to the chilled temperature of below 8 degrees Celsius, the guidelines state that they must reach this temperature within 90 minutes, after which they must be covered and stored correctly under refrigerated conditions. To achieve this time target with heavier foods such as roast meats, a blast chiller is the ideal piece of equipment. However, in cases where the 90-minute rule is not achievable, all best efforts must be made to achieve the 8 degrees Celsius target as quickly as possible by using methods such as dividing the food into smaller portions so as to lose the heat quicker, or storing in a cool place wherever hygienically possible. Hot foods that have been chilled down may only be reheated once more, and then they must be destroyed.
How can we check that our temperature and time targets are being met? Well, many modern pieces of catering equipment make the job easy for us with linked digital thermometers and timers. But if this is not the case, then most food areas have a kitchen clock, and most temperature-based equipment also have thermometers somewhere within their system. Most fridges and freezers have temperature readouts built into them. Ovens and microwaves usually have a clock of some form, and although they may not have thermometers, food probes are readily available. Hot cupboards and cold displays have temperature readouts. Dishwashers have their own temperature regulators and often readouts, and all-purpose mobile food quality temperature probes are becoming standard in most food preparation areas for general convenience. Much of our food equipment today makes it easy to monitor our temperature against time needs, but how often do digital thermometers fail or lose their accuracy? The fact is that you will never know until it's too late. So it is an essential part of our food chain duties to check and ensure that the information we receive is indeed accurate. There are a number of methods by which our temperature gauges may be checked in the workplace, and it is an essential part of the food chain system that we do so and document our findings in order to prove our due diligence in this area.
Examples of ways of checking our equipment readouts are as follows. Fridges and freezer readouts may be checked against a temperature probe each morning. Freshly cooked meats may be checked with temperature probes before storage. Hot cupboards and cold display readings may be checked with a temperature probe each day before use. And then mobile temperature probes themselves should be checked for accuracy at least once a week. How do we check the temperature probes themselves? Well, the method is very simple. First, dip the probe into iced water and it should read 0 degrees Celsius. Then dip the probe into boiling water and it should read 100 degrees Celsius. If deviations are greater than 2 degrees Celsius, then the temperature probe must be replaced or sent away for recalibration.